Welcome to Love's Buzz podcast for Wednesday, January 30th, 2019. Today we have a very hot topic, but before we do, congratulations, only one more day left, and you have gone through the first month of 2019, so congratulations right there. This podcast is going to be extremely special, and I hope you guys are going to comment below because this one here is a very hot story right now and very widely debated. 6 years ago, B. Smith was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. The illness is particularly common among African American women, and it struck B. Smith at her prime. It ravaged her brain, jumbling her memories and turning her sentences into pure alphabet soup. Then in December, her husband Dan posted a Facebook photo of himself with a woman with thick blonde mane and delicate features. They are beaming. A dapper couple out to dinner, but the caption referenced, of all things, an old rap song by 50 Cent in the Game. Hate it or love it, it read. You can debate, but for me, I'm feeling great. He even used a hashtag, why lie? Dan had never been the type to bite his tongue. Yeah, he never bothered with the niceties. At 64, he had a wife and he had a girlfriend. And his girlfriend's name was Alex Lerner. He was happy and in love. Yeah, posting that picture to nearly 30,000 followers with that caption, why lie? B had many restaurants. She was known as the Black Martha Stewart. And now, with absolutely no real memories, and greeting this new girlfriend with such love and appreciation, she helps around, she helps take care of B, and has become quite a big staple in the home. If you listen to the story, to me, it changes your mind on things. It is a modern family with very special circumstances, and she greets her with love and appreciation. I will enclose a photo in this podcast so you will get to see a picture of them, which I feel kind of ties you closer to the story. But for me, I found that this changed my mind a little bit. I also wanted to kind of say, like, what the heck are you doing? Is this all about living on her money and all that stuff? I wanted to get angry about it, but then I listened to the story, and Dan Gaspy, it's not that he doesn't love his wife, but she's not there anymore, and that's very hard to deal with. And I don't think that it's that he wanted to go out and find another woman and fall in love with another woman. It wasn't like that. His wife was no longer there. But this woman, Alex Lerner, has come to be part of the family. And as I said, she's very caring to be. When Be'll look at her and talk about a baby that she's playing candy with, but that baby's not there. And she is able to understand and help be along in those moments, and which I'm sure is hard for Dan. He does still love his wife and all that kind of thing, but it does make you think a little bit more. Their story was also featured on The Talk, which is what made me decide to do this podcast. Now, guys, that kind of situation, bringing somebody else into the home, it may not be for everybody. But who are we to judge? Who are we to say what is right and what is wrong for someone else's situation? What if this makes her last days and whatever time she has left better? What if it really is helping her to have a female helping hand there in the home? And what if it helps Dan in situations that could be extremely uncomfortable for him? We don't know. I mean, unless you're in that situation and in that moment, we can't say what is going to help. This woman apparently was extremely talented in her prime and she was still very young at the time. She wasn't very old to have contracted, um, to be diagnosed with Alzheimer's. She really wasn't that old, you know. Um, and I mean, any help that you can get in a situation like that, and especially if it's somebody who's loving and that you can end up trusting, who are we to say what is right and what is wrong? He's still working on that principle of till death do us part. He hasn't neglected that, which I think is special. So until you're really in that situation, you just don't know. And I think that they're doing their best. People on social media are now starting to kind of see that because at first there were some extremely nasty comments on their Facebook, referencing to the, oh, yeah, till death do us part, yeah, right, kind of deal. And then throwing it at him and for just doing his best for his wife and on the same token, I guess kind of just going through life as best as he can. I don't think there's any way to deal with a certain situation. And for those of you who've maybe never experienced anything with Alzheimer's and to have done a little bit of the research that I could, to understand as much as I can without having experienced it myself. Alzheimer's isn't just about forgetting memories and this and that. Like, this disease completely takes you away. You are not yourself. You are no longer there. You are a shell of yourself. That is all you have left is the shell of your body. And all of what makes you who you are at that point is gone. So we have to take a moment and think that until we are in that situation, we don't know how we would deal with it. And this woman does not have to come in and accept that part of the responsibility and help out like that and be as good as apparently she has been. So in my opinion, I say it's not something that I would have ever thought of. But if in this day and age, if they are happy and B's in a good place at least, and she's well taken care of, then, and especially for those of you that know, I do not like or agree with nursing homes. I'm very sorry to those of you caregivers who work in nursing homes. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. I just don't like them. Then I say, good. She gets to stay home. She's comfortable. She's happy. Bless her and her family. And I just see the good in it. For those of you tuning into this, please make sure you comment below. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I'm going to try to release a podcast every single day. Love to every single one of you. This story really hit me hard. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Love you to pieces. This is Love's Buzz once again for Wednesday, January 30th. One day left in January 2019. Have a great day, everybody, in love. Mwah. Bye for now.